Hi guys, so someone wanted me to talk about something that they struggle with, which is negative self-talk. And it's something that I can talk about because it's something I've generally lived. Before we do continue, I just want to say that I briefly mention mental health and eating disorders, not in detail, just in context. So for a long time, I wasn't really properly aware of my negative thoughts. It was more the case of, oh, everyone must think like this. But for me, those thoughts, they didn't stay as thoughts. They impacted how I felt about myself, and I ended up right on the edge of an eating disorder, which not many people know about. And catching it at that kind of fork in the road of, I'm going to be all in this or I need to get out. That's when I truly understood just how powerful thoughts can be. And I remember deciding very consciously that I wanted to stop pointing out everything that was wrong with me and start noticing what was right. At first, it felt very awkward, if not cringe. Like it almost felt big-headed or fake because I was so used to talking so badly about myself. So I started to do something very simple, and that was every time I noticed a negative thought, I would counteract it with a positive one. For example, if I thought, oh my God, you're being annoying, everyone thinks you're annoying, then I'd counteract with, yeah, but you're funny though. And what I did with that is I wasn't trying to stop the negative thought, I was responding to it. But in the midst of all that as well, there was another layer that made it harder, and I think it affects more people than we actually realise. So I had this real fear of being seen as big-headed because it's just not in my nature. And it's funny because I couldn't even take compliments. I'd instantly deny them. Even now I find it hard. But when I used to deny them, people would be like, oh, you're just fish for... Like, it was full circle. And now I realise it wasn't just what will people think of me. It was also what will people think if I liked myself. And it's such a quiet thing that you're doing. Like, I didn't even realise I was doing it. So I was not only worrying about what other people think, I was worrying about what other people think I think of myself. Double whammy. So when I started training positive thoughts, I wasn't just undoing self-criticism, I was undoing the fear of being seen to love myself. And I honestly believe that's one of the biggest blocks towards self-love. That even confident people will hide and can hide parts of themselves, not because they don't like them parts of themselves, but they're worried how they'll be perceived if they show it, or because people learn that it's safer not to show it. And looking back now, I can see that it was just survival. Now I see exactly how thoughts work and how deeply they shape who we think we're allowed to be. And over time, the positive thoughts started coming naturally. And I won't lie and say that negative thoughts don't pop up now and again. I'm only human. But now they don't take a hold. And I almost look at them a bit like, someone's in a mood today. They really don't have the same impact that they used to. This isn't about pretending that everything's perfect. It's about not abandoning yourself in your own mind. So if this resonates, I'm not talking at you, I'm talking with you. For one, you're not responsible for other people's insecurities. For two, you're not responsible for other people's projections either. And you're certainly not required to dull yourself to make yourself digestible. You get to wear what you like, you get to enjoy how you look, you get to take up space, and remain kind, all at the same time. And no, that is not blah, blah, blah. That is not contradiction. That is integration, my friends. Because the truth of it, guys, is you deserve to love yourself. We all do. Love you.